Ethan Reed just wanted to treat his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, to pancakes. It was their quiet Saturday ritual after a long week. Lily sat swinging her legs, humming her backpack filled with colored pencils and homework. But their peace was shattered when 3 men in suits cornered a woman at the next table. She looked terrified as one of them slammed his hand on her table. "You think running was an option?" he growled. The woman shrank back, clutching her purse, her eyes pleading for help. Nobody moved, except Ethan. He put a gentle hand on Lily's shoulder. "Stay here, sweetheart. I'm just going to help someone." Her big brown eyes looked up at him. "Be careful, Daddy." He managed a brave smile, though his heart was pounding. Ethan stepped between the woman and the men. "Wrong table," he said, his voice low but firm. "And definitely the wrong day." One of the men scoffed. "Mind your own business." Ethan didn't flinch. "She's clearly uncomfortable. Leave." The tallest one stepped forward, challenging him. "You think you can stop us?" Ethan took a deep breath. He wasn't a fighter. He was a tired single dad who fixed cabinets for a living and struggled with his daughter's math homework. But something old and heavy stirred within him, a part of his past he'd tried to bury. "I don't need to stop you," Ethan said calmly. "You need to walk away." The café fell silent. Then the man lunged, but Ethan moved with a speed and precision that surprised everyone, including himself. A clean twist, a controlled sweep, a painful wrist lock. The man was on the floor in seconds, groaning. The other 2 froze, stunned and suddenly afraid. Ethan exhaled sharply. "Try again if you'd like." They didn't. They grabbed their friend and scrambled out of the cafe, muttering empty threats. Whispers erupted around the room. Ethan simply walked back to his table, where Lily was grinning proudly. "Daddy, that was like a superhero move." He chuckled weakly. "I'll explain later." But before he could sit, the woman he'd helped approached them. "You saved me," she said softly. "Thank you, truly." "Anyone would have done it," Ethan replied. "Not anyone," she said, shaking her head. "Not today." She hesitated, then introduced herself. "I'm Claire Donovan." Ethan's eyebrows shot up. Claire Donovan, the famous CEO who had vanished months ago after a mysterious fallout with her company. The woman whose face had been all over the news. That, Claire Donovan. He stammered. She nodded, looking small and fragile. "Those men, they're from my old company. I walked away after discovering things I wasn't supposed to. They've been trying to scare me into silence." Ethan glanced at the door. That wasn't scaring. That was threatening. Her eyes filled with tears. "I didn't expect anyone to step in." Ethan shrugged. "You picked the right table." A tear slipped down her cheek. "Or maybe you picked the right moment." Just then, Lily came up beside Ethan and handed Claire a napkin. "It's okay. My dad always helps people. He helps me with everything too." Claire took the napkin, her voice cracking as she thanked the little girl. 2 days later, Ethan's phone rang. It was Claire. "I've been thinking about what happened," she said, "and about you. You protected a stranger without hesitation. You put yourself in danger without knowing who I was. I need people like you, trustworthy people." "For what?" Ethan asked, confused. She took a breath. "To help me rebuild, to help expose what I found, to help protect my team when I can't." Ethan looked around his small apartment, the chipped paint, the overflowing laundry basket, the drawings taped to the fridge. "I'm just a handyman," he said quietly. "No," she replied firmly. "You're the man who stood up when no one else did. The world needs more of that." Lily tugged at his sleeve. "Daddy, who's that?" Ethan smiled down at her. "A friend who needs our help." Lily nodded with the solemn wisdom of a child. "Then we should help her." Hearing that, a new resolve settled in Ethan's heart. He spoke into the phone, his voice steady. "All right," he said. "Let's do this." And just like that, the quiet life of a single father was over, and a new, dangerous chapter was about to begin. What do you think he'll have to face next? Let me know your theories in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.